Welcome back to Timberborn and the Plains playthrough. And yes, it's me, Pigs again with you. So, last time, apart from me shamelessly killing one of my beavers when I exploded the all this, now we just need to start thinking about finishing this off and see what we can do. Now, obviously, it is probably still too high by one. If we go down, no, I think we might be fine. No, we're not fine, are we? That needs to go through, and that needs to be blasted out. So we've still got a way to sort this out and get this again blasted out while we're in this playthrough. But we'll get there. I'll open it up though to what I'll do is, because this is an advantage for the beavers, is I will do I need a 2? Oh, I might need a 2 here at least. Yes, there we go, down to 1. I know I could use ladder, but let's not dwell on that fact. What I'll start to do is I'll start to do a chain and get this started to get filled. And the advantage of that is obviously the beavers are going to get wet. So that way we, I'm now going to go back down to less on this. So we'll get this built. We need to have, we don't need to have more extract this time, so that's good. Obviously we'll be building more of this. I need to get more bad water in them. That's the issue I'm having here, not so much the... but I have got 3. I should be able to at least get more, which would be nice. Let's yeah, so it's obtained. It's not actually don't turn that down to there. Right, so that should be fine. Let's just speed this up a little bit. We've got a drought approaching, so we're gonna have to do some manual stuff here again. It'd probably be a good idea to start thinking about blowing this down and either put in a dam system over the top, so don't have to worry too much, or something else. Can't decide what, but that needs to be sorted, because obviously for this, it's a bit of a pain. We are obviously still getting our water in, which is very good. We've got our new start of a new system here, which I think is, well, it's probably for metal, which would make sense because all the mining and all that, everything. I think we've got a lot of mining. Yeah, see, we've got a lot of mining around here. I could accept it from here and get that'll have to change, that'll have to change, and get the beavers to actually bring it from there. Also emptying all this out. Let's do a lot of this emptying while I think on, and let just get that to just go on its own. And they'll start obviously emptying this. Now I can put this on full, put this on full, put this on full, and when they've filled that up, they'll start filling this up, which is closer to where we want it here. Right, let them beaver away, so to speak. it would be nice to get probably a bit more metal here, as I've got quite a few metal blocks, and I think we want to empty that and now start to fill up this here as well. I don't think this here, I haven't selected anything yet, so I've got to decide what I'm going to really put this in, whether it's going to be metal, whether it's going to be planks. It may be an idea to have metal over there. Again, not fully decided. Because I want, obviously, this, I want this system in here. I also want, now how many have I got? 71. Let's just, let's set this going. Which is in line with that. And I'll just go for this line here. I think what I'm going to have to do, though, because this line here, I'm going to need to reconnect this. Just like so. Now that's reconnected again. Well, it should be reconnected again. No haulers in district. It's not going to, like I said, it's not going too bad. I want to put that on full. I want to get as much happening. But the problem is I'm not making enough bad water. They are obviously emptying this, but there's unfortunately not that many haulers that are actually hauling the stuff around. Yeah, he's hungry. So he's going to get some food from somewhere. We've got some spaddock and other means of feeding these. Now, it's still got a day left. So I've got to keep an eye on that. I'm obviously trying to empty this as well. What might be a good idea is to get another bad water going. And that'll help that situation. I probably need a large tank, to be honest. Which might be a good idea. I mean, where could we have the large tank? We could have the large tank around here. I could get the large tank in right close to that. I mean, if I, for an example, just did one of these, but I'm not going to build it. Did that. I could get the path down if I said, right, this is where I want the tank for the bad one. Because obviously that's where they are. If I use this as the path, like so, this is obviously connected to this, so this doesn't really make much of a difference. But then I have an option to go planks or ladder. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. Well, we'll go for a... get that built, then we'll take this out. We've got some logs here. We haven't got many planks though. Oh, well, not too bad. We are building these at a decent enough rate. Oh, I think can't get over it because there's no path here. That's why. You'd assume it would be able to do that, but it's not the case. I want to know why that is complaining. No hauling district. I'm going to empty them. Get them back. Why is that? This building isn't connected to any district. I mean, it's not connected to any district. It's connected to that district. Which isn't connected to anything. I mean, she can wear them. And else it's not working yet because it needs that. Let's just put that back again. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Water is here now, so they've got some water in. That's a good thing. I still need to increase... see, the bees is the bees, you know. We've get bread. We haven't got to do with the chestnuts. Roofing is okay. Yeah, whatever. We need to obviously increase some of these, like the bulletin and the other things, to get up to 17. That's what we're looking for. That's the ideal amount here. But we're clearly not getting anywhere near that. So it needs to be sorted. And I might as well get these logs while they are here. Put that there. Put that there. Then we'll set this. We'll cut in... why have I got that for? Put in. Don't even know why. Strange, but there we go. Probably a leftover. Well, it is leftover from. It is leftover from last time. I forgot to set this up. And that's all coming in. I suppose it is 180. But it's not actually, it's not empty, is it? It's going to stop. And it's going to let that through anyway. So we're okay, because I can adjust the water based on whatever I need to adjust it. It won't get too full because they're not passing. It's not passing. So when this gets low, all I've got to do is release it up there. When he gets back, he should start. Not actually doing a lot of that, to be honest. I think it's because I haven't got a lot of haulers in the actual... I'm going to pause these. I'm going to pause that one as well. That way, it's all should start... Don't even know where it's going, actually. I think it's just going in here. I think it's no point doing it by a hauler. I think that's the problem. I just don't have enough haulers in the actual... in my place itself. Until I get more. I've got 6, but that's not enough. I need a lot more, and I need more beavers. We've got 15. That's starting to increase. Uh, 90... 91. I could... No goods. There's not there, actually. Let's me pause this. Let's me pause. Yeah, that makes sense. Cooting Cutting the crops. Don't need that anymore. That needs cutting and that needs cutting. So let's do that. My system here is a bit low, so we'll do about 1. It's not going to last for 6 days. But obviously when I get this in, I can start to sluice it up a lot better, you know? And then it should be fine then. This can now put the dirt in. I could obviously do that to get this in, but I'm not going to do it at the moment. The problem is the water's low at the low end and not at the top end. Not up here. In other words, it's not coming down here. Which may or may be the problem. For an example, I could, like I said before, I could as that water is hitting this, but I don't think it's high enough to be able to get up to this level here to be able to do anything with this, or it might be doing it, and I've not cut it out. So let's concentrate on that as well. Might as well. The only problem is obviously I've got to be careful of bad water here. So I might use this natural cavity, if you like, to put the sluices in here, and then, because obviously they can get them from there. Obviously he can also. I'll do a wood log storage. Logs out wood, haven't we? Let's build that. That way, when this gets full, he can put that in there, and then I've got some. So I've already got these explosives here, you see. Yeah, I've got no haulers whatsoever. Not enough to do anything really. Now this is emptying, increasing now. Right, now we can start to delete some of this. Nope, don't delete the extraction. That's a bit of a bad idea. Get rid of this. Then I can build the large storage for our bad water. Get that built whenever. I've got enough gears. I've got not enough planks. And I should have way on the old metal, so I shouldn't have to worry, but that's good. I'm taking goods from other warehouses. Chain goods from other warehouses. I'm going to turn these off because I haven't got the. That should bring them in. Theoretically. I've got quite a decent bit of water, so I'm not worried too much about the water situation. This is still high, and that's 4 days. So that's good. That is now got to here, but it'll run out of bad water again within a short period of time. Then I'll empty that and not actually start up again. This is obviously not really needed. This is died due to contamination. What is that? Why is that not Oh, because there's no aquatic thing. That's why. Okay. I'll have to sort that out. I need obviously more beavers. There's the catalyst to this. I've got a good amount of dirt as well. I'm still contemplating on using this as another reservoir. But I thought this was a prime. Too far? I got too far. See, too far from a district cannot be. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, because they've walked over there. That's why. Right. So that should now build these. What the hell is going on? Well, that's a bit weird. I think what I'll do is I'll add a, because I need to add a path out from here. So I do that. I've got the option to go even further down, so that's what I'm doing. I'm at 3. I've got 2 levels still on this, which is quite good. I could do some extract actually. And prepare that with all extract. That would be... I've got tons of extract. Well, I have got tons. That's 1, that's 2. So that's a 3. Let's demolish that. Let's go back to... If I'm going to do a 3, I might as well just say I still going to do a 3. But I want to get this prepared. I want to get this prepared first, but I can still get the beavers to blow this out and keep decreasing it. Right, so that's now done. That should be fine. Right, let's put some sluices in here. Or do I put the sluice there? No, I think I put the sluice there. It cannot get to these, but because that's a natural barrier, let's get that done. I will set this going and put it onto high, higher. But I won't set it off until I'm ready. I'll put this to get the first one in. It's obviously going to set up the explosive there because they're all right here. I've got to do a dam, but I don't actually know whether that's going to work. Not that it's not going to work. What I mean is that going to be enough? Is the better question. I don't think that's going to be enough. I'd also like another one. Where is our... Oh, I haven't got a... I haven't... I'm in plains and I haven't got a lot of things in this one. So that's going to be an issue, but not to worry. You know what to say. It is what it is. I'm getting there. I can then get the bad water. I can then get rid of this. Because I don't want this. I've got the one up there. That's going to get some gears and planks back. That's good. I'll allow this to just carry on and get that. I've got enough room here to get these logs. That's good. Now, I know that's in now. So I just need to get them to start building. That's fine. How many? Oh, I need planks, don't I? Yeah, I need planks. That's a bit of an issue. We're not going to get this in before the actual thing's over. Let me now just decrease this a bit to about 75, 60. Obviously, it's got a natural, and obviously this is a bit low, so I'm trying not to have this to be too low. Probably would be better to keep going down all the way, really. But it doesn't matter. I can just fill that in as and well. As long as I get this in. Obviously, it's going to build these. I've got enough dirt. I've got 500 and something dirt, so I'm not actually too much worried about that. They're going to build these. They're going to have 70 something. There's hundreds there. There's about 500 that you have to build. So there's not really enough. There's not really enough. So we've got our bad water, the large bad water done. So this will need to be filled up and get going. When it's ready. I've not got any inventor stuff for a while, so that's another thing. And obviously, I'm running all this here, which is obviously quite a lot. Food's fine. Food is, well, relatively full, you see. So all this, like I said, all this is going to change. It's all going to come down as and when. I'm emptying all this. I really wish I could get some in here, to be honest. But it's not doing that at the moment. I don't particularly want more beavers, but I don't really see how much of a how I'm going to actually get more. I need more. I'll build them there. No, what I'll do is I'll turn it around. I don't think... In fact, actually, by doing that, I might be able to get it into there. Let's just pause these. Obviously, they can build these anyway, but they can't get a beaver up to it. So that's going to be an issue. I might have to move that over. I suppose I don't really want. I'm just trying to think. I don't really want them anywhere up there anyway, do I? So it doesn't really make much of a difference to whether I have them coming up here and just going here. Because I'm not going to keep them here. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, well, why am I doing that? I've got planks here. I've got logs there. I've got logs all over the place. It would be nice to have that as maybe a metal storage. We are doing okay so far. Like I said, it would be nice to... I'll increase the speed now. Sorry about that. Right. That's done. I'm going to increase all of them. Then it can be close above contamination of 1%. Turn that off. When that hits 1%, it will close. It shouldn't allow the bad water to go in here. Now this is always exit, so that's why I'm not doing any more of that. I'm still quite worried though, because obviously that'll keep filling. I do need this to be blown up as well. Because close above downstream. Well, no, because I need this to be blown up because of this here. This cannot maintain this here. I can't get to it, which means I suppose I could say 50%. Do that. So when that gets to 50%, it should turn itself off. That's theoretically. I did state it theoretically. We haven't got a lot of them, but they are not building anymore, obviously, and there is no more bad water for now. Homes are here. This is a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. That's not being built yet. Don't know why. Right, we've got our drought ended. Let's sort this out before it becomes a problem. I want that at, I think it's about 180. I may, just may have to yeah, because this water's never ever going to get to that high. I still don't think it is. Well, it might do. It will be close, whatever it will. It'll only dribble in. Well, it may only dribble in. I don't know yet. I don't know how it's going to work. I may have to do some creative stuff here, because I don't know whether it's going to go into that channel. Primarily because of this here. God, that would generate so much power. Although we're not doing too bad. We are generating over 4,000 in power, so that's a pretty good generation of power. Now I just need... Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. That's a disaster. That's an absolute trauma. That's a complete and utter disaster, but that's just how I rock and roll. I do it all the time. This is why I should not have fluid things. In fact, I think I'm going to take them out next time, and then we will reduce... These are all going to be dead. They're going to be dying in things. Most of this is going to die, so food's going to have to be replanted again. And... Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, you know. Not too bad. No, I think I've saved it. Apart from the wheat. Which is fine, and it'll get replanted anyway. So... Well, that was a complete disaster, sort of. Not a complete disaster, but a semi-disaster. I don't think this is high enough to actually... Now, there is a fluid dump system, which I have never actually tried in this, which would actually solve that problem. That's the little fluid dump, I think. Yeah, that's not the one. The mechanical fluid dump thing. This is the baby. Obviously, I can't do it because of that. But you could sort of... I think it goes that way. I think it goes like this way. Where I take it up from here and then dump it into here. I mean, that's going to take an enormous amount of time to go. But you know, it is what it is. It's working. Have we got these going? No, we have not. Too far to reach. Oh, it's too far to reach. So, yeah, because of the path. So path directly to it. Right, there we go. That'll now get built, get going. We have no more wood, so that can be you know, 142 there. That's pretty good. How are we doing with these? We need to get these built. I have these built. If I could get actually some more beavers into my world of creation. Now we've got some lanterns here. Let's look into getting the where did I actually put it? That'd be quite nice to... I suppose the thingy pole's there. That's can get around somewhere else. So let's put the... Oh, I've not got enough science points. Damn. I'm going to have to solve that problem. Let's go back to 50%. As 65%. That's usually where the dam is up to, so that's not too bad. That'll help these to keep growing. Ay ay ay. I'm just not making enough. Or it's not making it enough fast enough to do it. This is a bit of an issue. Right, we're getting there. It's definitely getting there. These are now in. So theoretical, I could just get rid of this. And it's not high enough. I know why it's not high enough. So if that's... Oh no, I can't even do that, can I? Oh, that's a pin. I was going to do it through here, but the problem being is it will go back out again. There's nothing to stop it. That's why I didn't want to get rid of the wall. Oh, that's a pin. The only thing is and I need to get rid of all this again. Oh, hell's fire and brimstone. Is that a 2? That's 2. Oh well, you win some and you lose some. Get rid of that. I need to blow out this and this, down another one, because that way this will be low enough for this channel, and it'll stop the bad one. You know, obviously it's not going to allow the bad one. So I can't take this out because obviously this is all in the way. Nope. I didn't think that was going to happen, but you know. They always say it is what it is. 11. Carry on with that. You'll now stop doing this and start putting the explosive down there. Right. Come on. Give me this flipping bad water, will you? Empty. By holes. Get on with it. Have we got these built? Yes, we have got these built. Why am I not generating any... Right. I don't need any more water. Just that, well, I do need more water, but I don't need it there. I still would really like to get rid of this. This is the plan, to put it here. But it's not going to plan. I just think this is going to have a real issue, and it would be nice to actually pass it through here and not, like, pass it through there, but I digress here. I've got enough extract, that's no problem. I mean, I am making some more extract, but the trouble is it needs bad water, and that's the killer's heel here. The bad water is, I've only got 28, and that isn't getting enough. But that's because also it's not doing it fast enough. It's because there's no blooming haulers in the thing. And I need the haulers to be able to do it. Right, these are now... I've got 23 children and 11 free housing. mean, this is taking a real risk, though. But I don't think I've got much of a choice. I will definitely need to increase the food situation. See, yes. See, that's the thing. That's the thing I'm worried about. It's the food. If I start doing this, this food will not go nowhere. Bad water's coming from. See, that's the thing. That bad water would be nice to come down here, and then I could use this as the water source for, like, come down here or something like that, or you know, take it from somewhere. It's just a ginormous map. It's lovely to play on compared to New Dynamic, but I do like that because it's a challenge. And challenges are good. That's going to be a hell of an explosion when it explodes. Just don't have a beaver there. So that's going to go. This I can... Now I can actually get rid of them. Which is a real pain, but not to worry. Can't win them all. Yeah, I'll take down from there. And what we'll do is, this needs to be built as well, because it's not, if it's not getting built, then I can't actually get down there. Then we'll do that. We'll get this built, and then we'll get this obviously picked up when it gets in there. I suppose I could do another stairs here, just to help the situation out, but I am going to have to get rid of them stairs eventually. Logs are okay. Again, not great. It's the food. It's the food that I worry about more than anything. If I start to go too far with the beavers, then I'll stretch the food, and then we'll be back to square one again. These are not pulling in enough. That's fine. That's better. I wonder why I was not getting... and I will move this. This definitely needs to move. This here, and obviously the bakery. Well, the bakeries don't cost anything, in the sense that they don't need power. So, but what I'm going to have to do is probably blow some of this top off. Yeah. Blow your top off and carry on down here to give myself some more room. Right, how's... I've still not got no... Although I haven't got the thing... Yeah, I've got them going. There. I've got loads of vacancies. I know they're not even in here, so that just shows you that it's genuine vacancies. Although if you look at here, I've got 5 beavers in here. So, you know, that's why I want to move this stupid thing. Although I don't understand why I've got grills on power, because they don't need to be on power. And I don't understand why I've got the paper on power, because that doesn't need power either. The wheat? No, it does though. Not to worry. You always say it'll all come good in the end. Bad water's there. Extractor's there. Are you going to start building this for me? You are. But actually, you built this before actually building this, so actually building this was absolutely a pointless waste of time. But let's not digress into the question mark of Pig's Play here. I'll get rid of that. I could empty that and get that over here, but I don't think it really makes too much of a difference yet. It's a fine balance, this game, it really is. There's enough bread storage. Now, I have got the large warehouses unlocked. But I've sort of got my own self in a corner here. As well, not really. I mean, I could put them on top. It's unusual. I would normally put them on the bottom, but it don't make. It sort of doesn't make too much of a difference. And it uses some of the metal. Let's say we do this. Then I'll put some... No, that's not one. Large storage like this. I'll pause it until that's ready. And I'll set one for bread, and I'll set one for grilled potatoes. Because I don't think they've got enough room. I mean, we've got a lot of wheat. That's full. Let's put it this way. A lot of wheat and a lot of wheat flour full. I've got them three in there. The only alternative would be to start thinking blasting this way. Because this is dead land. This is land that I'm using to go up and down like a yo-yo anyway, so I'm not really doing much with it. Could I have this done? See, now they're walking up. Now we're getting... They're on with it now. I'm running out of explosives. As fast as they're making... As fast as they're making the explosives, I'm using them. Planks are not going too bad. I've still got 1900 in wood, so I'm not too miffed. That's slowly... I mean, that's a lot of children, though, compared to the adults. There's definitely going to be a boom in... so that's what I said. I need to start thinking about holding more... What's that? That's wheat flour. It's not really ideal. Yeah, I'll do that. Could do the... Yeah, that would work. That would go through that. Then I build this and this. Then I could get this going, and it's for wheat flour. Nope, that's not the one. That's definitely not the one. That's wheat flour. That'll be fine. Because I've got a load of wheat flour, but I need to get the wheat. That's another thing. Where is all the wheat in this thing? I don't actually want... I don't mind it. I wouldn't mind it here. It's not... I know where it is. I think it's all down here. No, that's grilled. That's grilled. That's... Well, that's all main food. There's no material food, is what I like to call it, in the sense of it. It's not the end result food. It's actually the... Well, that's... No, sorry. That's the end result food. I'm trying to... I'm trying to get... Can I do that? course I can. I could also bring that down. No, bring that down here. And just do that. I might be able to get a couple more in there just to soften the blow for now. Put that as wheat flour, and wheat flour. This should be, it should be, you know, when this moves, it should be over here. For sure. There's no arguments about that. But unfortunately, at the moment, I'm trying to do the dam system. The dam system. I'll go back and do where I was going to do. Although I could bring it forward, I suppose. It might actually be quite nice to... get up there and start filling some of this in. Who put the flipping tree there? Somebody put the flipping tree there. Who put the flipping tree there? Get the flipping tree out of the way. Trees. Get out of the way. Cut the trees. Cut the trees. Right, we'll cut all this down. And this and this. Then we'll start thinking about... Mind you, they can build. So that's a nice, you know, flat area. Obviously, this is sort of... I could do it here as well. What I was thinking of was potentially putting it here instead of right back there. That gives me obviously a lot more room. Extract. Got extract. Got no... That'll work. 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 That won't. It may get to that one because I can get diagonal. I mean, it would have been better to do an actual 3, but hindsight's a good thing, isn't it, Pig? Yep, absolutely. Not to worry. How are we doing? We've got no bad water. Come on. I'm gonna build a if I can actually find the button. I'm gonna build a bad water one here. Get that built when you're ready, guys. Fellas, get on with it. This is going to take a while. Planks and everything is getting used. We are almost out of time. As you know, these go so fast. So we are getting there. Obviously, that's going to be an absolute explosion and a half. I'm obviously now starting. I'm just going to wait for next time. I'm going to put the sluices here. Then I'm going to build the water back up. I'm then going to explode this down one channel, as you can see. So what happens is then the water can rush in, but obviously it's still stopped from bad water, so then I don't have to worry. I'm still worried a little about this. This, to me, isn't enough for the overflow. By no means the imagination. So I may have to do a couple of channels, say one there. Bearing in mind, I have absolutely no tunnels because I haven't got enough inventor stuff. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that because I certainly have. Please like and subscribe and say hello, whatever, however you want to do. Don't forget to go to pixtv.com for the videos of the week. Sometimes I fill it out early, and sometimes it takes a few days as it's going through. But obviously, if it's the previous week, you'll all see anything. And we are getting close to the 250 subscribers, and then I'm going to do another video. So anyway, we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.